I think I may have found some of the best slots in Nevada. Slot canyons, that is. But first, cue the intro. Cathedral Gorge is located approximately 2 hours and 45 minutes north of Las Vegas. What up, world? So today I decided to go exploring on this fine, slightly wet Monday, the last Monday of July, and I decided to go explore the Cathedral Gorge State Park located in eastern Nevada. So prior to becoming a state preserve back in 1924, this used to be home to the Southern Paiutes tribe and the Fremont people. Cathedral Gorge itself became a state park back in 1935. And in the 1930s, it became a part of the greater American restoration from the Great Depression. There's some ties of it having some construction from the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, which played a massive part in the United States recovering during the Great Depression. So the geology behind Cathedral Gorge State Park can be summarized as a combination of 2 million years plus of volcanoes, earthquakes, erosion, and of course water. And through the combination all of that, it's created all of these slot canyons that are here today, and it's magnificent. Right now, I am in the Moon Cave slot canyons. And these things go on forever. Like, genuinely forever. And they're so narrow. Like, definitely some narrow slot canyons, but these are absolutely beautiful. And it's just like just a small little crevice from the top to down here. Yeah, super worth the drive. It's raining and I'm hanging out in a canyon. What could go wrong? So I'm a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. Luckily I've had this umbrella since my Mexico City trip a little bit over a year ago. That was a great trip. So my hair is a little bit wet, but for the most part, I am fairly dry. And yeah, just enjoying the scene. It is absolutely mind-blowing that all of this was from a lake bed from a couple million years ago, volcanic ash, and also water and erosion. It is absolutely incredible over here. Reminds me of a place back in New Mexico called Bandelier National Monument. Very, very beautiful canyon. It has some Pueblo Indian ruins, I believe tied to the Anasazis. I could be completely wrong on what tribe it was, but yeah, this reminds me of like an old grade school field trip that we would go on to go check out the Bandelier National Monument. If you're ever in New Mexico, absolutely go check that out. So right now I am on the Juniper Loop, which is a 4-mile trail. It's fairly easy. Obviously it's been raining, but one thing I thought I wanted to point out was the color of Cathedral Gorge has completely changed. Went from like a spots that were like a light brown to almost like a Wendy's frosty, chocolate frosty, yeah, Wendy's chocolate frosty, and it's kind of cool. But yeah, this Juniper Loop hike is super easy. It's almost all flat. Perfect perfect hike to get back into hiking, honestly. Easy, set your own pace. What more could you want? So if you see the light tan layer on the ground, that is the fresh layer of erosion that has occurred because of the current rainstorm that just happened. It's really cool to see erosion actually happening in real time. It's exciting for me. I don't know about you guys, but it is for me. It's interesting how every adventure that I go on has its challenges. Like today, I saw that there was like a 20% chance of rain, and yeah, it was more like 100% chance of rain. It rained for a majority of the time that I was here until probably like the last half hour, and it's still raining a little bit around me, but it's, for the most part, it's kind of stopped. So yeah, I didn't come prepared for it to be raining. I did have my umbrella in my car, which helped keep me dry a little bit, but not entirely, as you can tell, different shades of gray. But yeah, I would highly recommend coming out here to Eastern Nevada and checking out the Cathedral Gorge State Park. It's a $5 entry, and it's for the full day. So that part's awesome. You can also camp here, which is also, that might be on my bucket list sooner or later, depending on what other adventures I come up with. I do got some. So Cathedral Gorge State Park is located about 2.5 hours northeast of Las Vegas, Nevada. You're going to take Highway 93 north, and you're going to basically follow it all the way here. So today I wasn't prepared as much as I would have liked to have been. However, I was semi-prepared, which aided in not being completely soaked. I am a little bit wet, but comparatively, I could have been drenched because of how much it rained over here. I was lucky enough to have an umbrella in my car, so that was that was almost clutch. So I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that. My favorite thing about doing these adventures is just gaining little experiences. And each adventure that I go on, I become a little bit more prepared. So like for this one, I figured, for this adventure specifically, I figured that my my DJI gimbal battery would run out because I was going to try to record as much of the canyon as possible, and yeah, eventually it did. So as prepared as I was, I did bring a tripod that I just got on Amazon, and I haven't used it as far as like walking around and making it like a selfie stick, but for recording this portion, it's great. The other thing that helped me with being a little bit more prepared for this adventure was bringing battery packs. I brought 2 of them, so knowing that I would primarily be trying to record with my phone, I figured both or one of the phones would die, so I would need to charge it throughout this little hike that I was doing. So yeah, that came in clutch. Overall, Cathedral Gorge State Park gets an A+ for me in terms of just the adventure and seeing something new. These slot canyons are absolutely gorgeous, as you can see behind me. I'm going to tilt it up a little bit. I was going to try to do the Miller Point overlook trail. However, I ate it trying to get up there because my shoes were underprepared as usual. In Cathedral Gorge State Park, there are 2 hikes that I highly recommend. One of them is going to be Miller Point, Miller Overlook Point, and the second is going to be the Juniper Loop. The Miller Overlook Trail is 2.2 miles. I didn't get to do it today, which sucks, but hey, reason to come back here. The other one is going to be the Juniper Trail, which is about 4 miles around. Specifically, the Juniper Trail has been very, very easy. The ground's a little bit slick today, so I kind of slipped and fell at least twice today. So, but I suspect when it's dry, it would be even easier. So I highly recommend checking out those 2 trails if you look this place up. This place is stunning. It finally stopped raining. You can hear the thunder and lightning now. All right, so I'm gonna head back to my car now. The lightning is getting significantly closer, and looking off into the distance, it is gonna be one hell of a rainstorm to drive through as I make my way back to Vegas. So with that said, if you want more adventures like the Cathedral Gorge State Park, do me a favor and smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching.